What up, brother? It's your man Sneek, HipHopGameTV. You already know what it is. Got my man Buck with me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
G-Unit, you already know. Buck, what's good, man? What's good right now?
Out in the streets, man. My album, #1 rap album in the country right now.
Right.
Fuck the world, straight up. I'm holding it down. Everybody know what it is already, you know. I put together another classic album. If you was a fan of Straight Outta Cashville, you're gonna love it, you know what I mean? And got my own thing going, Cashville Records. I done signed the Outlaws, Tupac's group, Sebo, my own group, 615. I got a lot of stuff going down right now, you know what I mean?
That's what it is. I see a lot of stuff, man. You got the XXL cover solo this time. That's a big look.
Yeah, it's a good look. They finally let me, you know, get my little shine on and all that good stuff. So, hey, I'm moving right now, man. I'm doing a lot of different things. But I got my clothing line that's dropping, bro. And what I did was partnered up with Gino Green.
Oh, okay.
Gino Green, and we come straight up. We coming with the Tennessee clothing, man. David Brown, Tennessee. David Brown is my government name, and you can look for my gear to be in stores by June. Outside of that, I got my own sneaker that I'm looking to do a deal with, and I'm gonna keep that on the low. Then y'all know who I'm doing my sneaker deal with. Straight up.
All right, now. I'm gonna get into it, man. A lot of speculation, people talking about, you know, the comments Fifth had made.
Yeah, respect everything you heard out of that interview too.
You know what I'm saying? Like, for the people that don't know, Fifth had made some comments saying that he was placing you in the same position that Game was in when Game was dropped from G. How do you feel about his comments? What do you have to say about
I respect everything 50 said, you know what I'm saying? And you should too, straight up and down, but at the end of the day, me and 50 is like brothers from another mother, bro. And the difference between, you know, I think me and Game and any of that situation like that is because, you know, whatever problems that I would have with 50, you won't catch me get in front of this camera on a radio station and going in my home, boy. He kind of put me in this position where I'm in, so I would get to him as a man and voice it out like that, more or less than taking a post the Game too. So you have a real individual, then you have individuals that, you know, don't know how to deal with real situations. And I can handle it all just by being that one real dude. So yeah, man, I think 50 really wanted to get out to the world and let them know, for one, Buck is his own dude. I got my own thing, you know what I mean? My own man, straight up and down. You know, with me having my own label, my own groups, he's pretty much letting people know that Cashville Records is the new G-Unit, you know what I'm saying? And outside of that, he added a little bit onto it, but hey, it is what it is. And I take it all and keep on moving. The proof is in the pudding, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so have you talked to 50 since then?
Yeah, we talked, and you know, he just explained to me his outlook on the conversation that I had with Angie Martinez when I had did my interview, and a lot of people's perspective of taking it from when they heard me on the radio was maybe I was going against Yayo, or I kind of spoke in a way of making them feel like Yayo was guilty in his situation. I know for a fact he had no involvement in the whole Jimmy Henchman thing, so you know, he wanted to clear that up, put a little bit on top of it to make sure he got his point across, and he did a good job. I salute him, straight up and down. I'm G-Unit to the bone.
Okay, I was minded. So G-Unit, Buck is G-Unit all
straight
day.
Up and down.
Ain't going nowhere.
God forbid, but the minute that you ever see me away from this is death or the penitentiary. I don't believe in breaking up or leaving away from something that I helped create, my dude. So, yeah, it's G-Unit to the bone, girl. So you see that? It's G-Unit South at the end of the day, you heard?
Now, you mentioned Cashville Records too, though.
Yeah.
Tell us about that. New artists coming out and all that.
It's serious. I just released a record to the streets with me, Sebo, the Outlaws. You know what I'm saying? Tupac's group, the Outlaws. They officially signed to my label, Cashville Records, as well as Sebo from the West Coast, as well as 615, which is the area code of Nashville, Tennessee. And that group consists of myself, a cat by the name of Lil Murder, High C, and D-Tay.
Okay, that's what it is.
Yeah, so look forward to a release this year. I'm in the middle of a bidding war with all these labels, and it's gonna make a good home, and then from there I'm gonna take over the rest of the rap game.
All right, so the album is crazy. You already know. Buck the World. Cop that if you ain't got it.
Yeah, go get my album. And even if you do got it, go buy another one, straight up and down.
What's the next single off Buck the World?
The ladies been asking for it. You ain't going nowhere. Straight up and down. And then at the end of the day, the fellas love that record also, because it's like, you know, I'm speaking to the ladies for us without telling them I love you. It ain't none of that lovey-dovey. I'm just really getting to the way we feel as just being, you know, men that's on the grind out here trying to make it happen and dealing with a female in a relationship perspective. So I'm leaning towards that. And it was produced by Dr. Dre. So hey,
greatest.
That right there lets you know. So yeah, you can look forward to You Ain't Going Nowhere, produced by Dr. Dre, my next single.
How did you get with the dude Chester from Linkin Park?
Yeah.
That is it's a different type of record.
Yeah.
When I heard that track.
That's what it is. That's a good look. A lot of people ask that question. It was just me. Honestly, I listen to all kind of music, man. And I got really up on Linkin Park by being overseas so much. They so big overseas that I found myself flipping through them channels over there. And the only channels that had English that you could understand was the MTV, and that's all they played was Linkin Park. So I was over there for like a month or two, and I just got to understand their music. So I started buying records and stuff like that. And I just became a fan of them. So once I wrote that record, I was like, man, you know what? This would be crazy if I could have your men singing this here. So I actually wrote what you hear, Chester singing, and he really did his thing, man. Shout out to Linkin Park, shout out to Chester Ben, man. He's the truth, bro. We in touch with them.
Word, all day. Now, recently, the Fader magazine, on their online section of the blog, they had a write-up of Interscope releasing rap records only with males with their shirts off. So if you look at your album, Rich Boy's album, 50's album, Tupac's album, everyone has just everybody with their shirt off. Is it a policy over there or what?
Nah, I ain't never paid attention to that, nothing like that. I don't, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I take my shirt off because I want to, and then the ladies like to see what I got going. And at the end of the day, you know, it is what it is. It's a thing about being in front of, I think, a camera or a microphone or anything, and being cool with yourself. So for me, it's just about what I like. And I have total control of everything involved in my career as far as the album cover pictures and everything else. You know, it was a picture that I said, you know what, let me see if it works. And then the ladies was like, that's a go, bro. So I said, all right, baby, take my shirt off for you. And my muscles bigger than 50's anyway.
Now, all right, no. What's the next career goal, man? What milestone do you want to jump and go get?
Man, I'm off into the film world right now, bro. Honestly, bro, I'm shooting my first film. It's titled The Story. And
what's that about right now?
It's a film about my life. It's a twist to it, you know what I'm saying? Because they added a situation like dealing with Nephilim. A lot of people don't know what a Nephilim is, but they're supposed to be angels that come from heaven, and once they come to earth, have sex and shit. You know, the children that they birth is considered Nephilim, so I'm almost looked upon as a Nephilim throughout my film. But it's some real reality street shit, don't get twisted. The Nephilim's in the Bible for all y'all that want to learn. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's all of that, you know what I mean? And then I'm just so focused on my clothing line, bro. I got a lot of access to, you know, the apparel. It ain't one of those deals where, you know, they make the clothes and then it's gone like that. It's like I'm really right there hands-on with a lot of mine. So, you know, I know that out there as far as the whole gear game, a lot of the hottest stuff that we like and a lot of the hottest stuff that we want is the most expensive stuff. So I try to bring all of that stuff into the most affordable world, you know, being that I come from nothing and then made it to something. So I'm still, you know how the rich stay rich? By watching and managing every piece of money that they have.
Let's get it.
I'm still one of those dudes that pay attention to making sure everybody's able to be involved in something. I don't want to make a clothing line that's so big that only the ballers can afford. I want to make it for the people that's less fortunate too, to be able to rock some Cashville clothing. So that's a big thing. That's my focus, and it's gonna be in stores June, y'all.
That's what it is. All right, well, you heard it first. Buck, movies, clothing, everything. And the album is crazy, and he's on the cover. This of XXL. Don't be stupid, alright? Cop this man's joint.
I am not playing, man. And outside of that, bro, I'm about to make me another jewelry store run.
Oh,
holla.
I'm telling you, the ice is crazy.
We get to the money over here.
All right. Back. HipHopGameTV.
Yeah.